Hi, Gary Stearman from the Prophecy Watchers studios with a great announcement. Alongside me is Bob Ulrich. And Bob, we've got something to share today.
We absolutely do. Today is November 1st, and registration day has arrived for actually the first annual Blessed Hope Prophecy Forum. It's being held at the Embassy Suites in Norman, Oklahoma from October 13th through the 15th, 2017. Now that's 11 and a half months away during Indian summer, literally the most beautiful time to visit the state of Oklahoma. We just came off a very, very successful conference in Colorado Springs, didn't we?
We did, and I'm holding the DVD set right here. The Rocky Mountain International Prophecy Conference, last July 15th through 17th. Bob, by all accounts, everyone who attended, the speakers have gotten back with us, given us feedback. Everybody thought that it was a terrific conference.
It was tremendously encouraging to us for our first prophecy conference to have 1,000 people register. Many, many thousands of people signed up for the live streaming, literally from more than 50 countries all across the world. Just a tremendous blessing to us. Made us realize how important these prophecy conferences are to people. You know, most people in church today have no one to talk to about Bible prophecy, and they're frustrated about it. We get the emails like, no one believes like we do. We don't know anyone that gets your magazine or watches your program. These conferences bring, in this case, 1,000 people in Colorado Springs. We're hoping for 2,000 people in Norman, Oklahoma. And it's a wonderful place to be. It's a blessing to be there.
Norman, Oklahoma, home of Oklahoma University, the famed Oklahoma Sooner football team. But hey, Oklahoma is a kind of a hidden treasure. We love it here. We've been here for years. And Oklahoma has a kind of a cultural landscape that I think is very inviting. And I think that when you come, you'll find that the hospitality here is first rate. Going back to the Rocky Mountain Prophecy Conference, Bob, I'd just like to say that we consider this kind of a foundation. This was a success, but it's something upon which we hope to build to an even greater success at our next conference. And we've got some tremendous speakers lined up, not just tremendous speakers, but we've got some great ideas about how to put on a conference that, for the time being, we'll just kind of keep to ourselves.
Well, we learned a lot from our first conference. This DVD set, actually, there's 78 messages, interviews, Q&A periods. We had everything at this conference. They're on 4 sets of DVDs. You can find them in our bookstore for $149.95. The best part of it, we're going to send you a brand new, genuine leather Tim LaHaye Prophecy Bible as a free bonus when you buy this set. Go to prophecywatchers.com, pick the Bible in black, pick the Bible in burgundy, it's your choice, and you're actually going to hear 27 speakers deliver 78 messages on this comprehensive set of DVDs. It'll keep you busy watching probably for the entire year until the next prophecy conference.
And we're going to have some great speakers at the next conference, people whose names you know, like Randall Price and Thomas Ice, Bill Koenig, many, many others. And Bob, I cannot stress this too much. Late 2016, early 2017, with the election, with foreign politics, with the Middle East uproar, with China and nuclear weapons, prophetically interesting details everywhere you look. I can't even imagine what the speakers are going to be speaking about a year from now.
What a great time to be alive. We are on the cusp of history.
You put it well. It's going to be an exciting time to see what the experts have to say about Bible prophecy. Who can predict? I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in the next year, but I feel fairly certain that it's going to be tumultuous, it's going to be emotional. There will be a lot of people looking for a lot of answers, and we hope to be able to give you those answers at our next prophecy conference, October 13th through 15th, Norman, Oklahoma. We're calling it the Blessed Hope Prophecy Forum. Forum because, Bob, it's going to be an exchange of ideas, and we hope that your ideas will kind of add to the mix.
You know, there's a lot of things to be depressed about in this world if you're not a Christian. A lot of sadness, a lot of war, a lot of conflict. Gosh, the U.S. elections here coming up is on everyone's mind.
Yeah.
But we're going to the exact opposite end of the scale. We want to have a prophecy conference that's going to be a blessing. It's going to be an encouragement. We're going to talk about the rapture of the church. We're going to talk about heaven. We're going to talk about the millennium. Some of these speakers who are coming in, 30 speakers in all. Now, you heard me right, 30 speakers at one prophecy conference. It's unheard of. It's unparalleled. It's never happened before. It's very expensive to have a conference like this, but who do you leave out? I mean, how do you leave out Ken Johnson, David Hocking, Brent Miller, J.D. Farag, Bill Salas, Jeff Kinley, Tom Hughes, Danny Bengigi? I go through these names one after another. 30 speakers are going to be speaking at this event. We have a huge facility in Norman, Oklahoma. The Embassy Suites is a luxury hotel. We've negotiated a rate with the hotel of $119 a night. It comes with a free custom omelet breakfast, believe it or not. Lots and lots of room, lots and lots of shopping and things to do. In fact, I guarantee you, you have a mental image of Oklahoma. If you've never been here, believe me, it's nothing like you expect it to be. I've had people visit me, and they think people in Oklahoma have a piece of straw coming out between their teeth, which I think you told me about 25 years ago. That was your
Yes,
quote.
I did.
But it's nothing like that. It's a big city. It's a sophisticated place. Norman is a beautiful place. You literally have restaurants and shopping. Virtually everything is almost brand new in Norman. All around the hotel, within 50 yards of the hotel, there are endless numbers of things to do and see.
Absolutely. Don't forget the Western Heritage Museum. Wow. While you're here, if you can break away and see that, I love the place. It's wonderful.
It used to be
Western
called
art.
the Cowboy Hall of Fame,
It
right?
used to be called the Cowboy Hall of Fame. They changed it to Western Heritage Art Center. But you know what? It's still the Cowboy Hall of Fame to me.
It's an amazing place.
There's a John Wayne section in there you got to see. Never mind. Let's talk about our Skywatch friends. Derek Gilbert's going to be there. Sharon is going to be there with a presentation. Claudia Koenig, along with Bill Koenig, they're going to be there. And what will they be talking about? Current events, the things that are exciting at that time, and who can predict what they will be. These are rapidly moving years. It seems like every day when you get up, something brand new has happened, and exciting. And as a writer and speaker on the subject of Bible prophecy, I find an inexhaustible supply of subject matter in the news these days.
I'm looking at three names. You just said inexhaustible supply. Gary Frazier, Ron Rhodes, and David Hocking.
Yeah.
I mean, these are three men that have been in the trenches fighting the wars, teaching Bible prophecy for probably over 30 years.
Yes.
They're all coming to our conference.
They are.
So 30 speakers, you're going to recognize just about all of the names. There's a few more names that we haven't put in the pot yet, but they're coming very, very soon. There'll be more announcements. Now, you want to register for the conference first. That's the most important thing. Go to prophecywatchers.com. Scroll down till you see the big blue Blessed Hope Forum banner. Click on the banner. It'll take you right to the bookstore. You can literally register online. If you can't register online, you can call the toll-free number on your screen right now, and the girls here will take care of you. Register for the conference first, and then you'll want to call the Embassy Suites. We also have a corporate rate at the Courtyard Marriott in Norman. 2 or 3 more hotels will be announced in the very near future, but we're starting off with the 2. Registration starts today, as well as hotel registration.
The Blessed Hope Prophecy Forum, watching, waiting, witnessing. And our hope is that when you join us on that day, you'll go home supercharged. Go back to your own neighborhood, your own city, with a whole new set of ideas about how to interpret and teach the Bible, how to share the gospel with your friends. That's the whole idea behind this thing. And we're really excited about it, Bob.
We sure are. You know, the Lord, looking back in the last 2 years, has blessed this ministry tremendously. He's given us a plan. He's given us a purpose. Every day we want to glorify Him. These prophecy conferences are unique. It's a place for you to go and travel and meet these speakers. I've heard some of these men referred to as heroes of the faith.
Yeah.
And these are people you've seen on TV, you've seen on our television program. They write for our magazine. They're all coming together in one place, October 13th through 15th, 2017. It's going to be a fabulous event.
You'll be able to share ideas with them in person, visit their book tables. Who knows what you'll learn while you're here. But if you're in one of those places where you say to yourself, you know, nobody here is discussing Bible prophecy, you need to come to Oklahoma and the Blessed Hope Prophecy Forum, because that's what we do. We talk Bible prophecy. For Bob Ulrich, I'm Gary Stearman. Hey, keep watching. We are.